Casey Rafferty here for the East Coast Conference, joined by the most outstanding player of the tournament, Tim Going, and head coach of Dowling, Tom Caputo. Tim, I'll start with you. You had a great weekend at the plate, a lot of hits, but you had a bad day yesterday. How did you refocus and come back today and have a good game? You drove in a run, made a nice play out in left field.
Going into today, I felt like I was trying to do way too much yesterday, and I just wanted to relax and sit back. After my first at bat wasn't good, I saw we had people in scoring position, and I was just trying to do the best, get the ball in play and get them in.
So now you guys are in the NCAA tournament for the third year in a row. You said that you didn't play in the tournament last year, but you were there as part of the team. Does that experience help you any going into this year's tournament?
Yeah, definitely a little. It's just I could also pick the brains of a couple of seniors and everyone who's on the team this past 3 years, but it's definitely helped a lot because experience throughout the year, just learning from all of them. But definitely.
So, last question. Your brother was a first-team all-conference player. You win most outstanding player of the tournament. Are you going to rub that in his face a little bit?
A little, just a little.
Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
So now we'll bring in Tom Caputo. Tom, you guys started off the season 3-11. At that point, did you ever think that you'd be standing here talking to me right now?
Well, every year, our philosophy is to get into the conference tournament, and then play your best baseball at the end. And sometimes it doesn't work out, but I think that's what we collectively did this year. After our Carolina trip, things were dim. We weren't playing ball at all. I mean, it was kind of hard to watch. But you just keep positive and you keep moving, make some adjustments in practices and batting practice, and some of the pitches we had to make some adjustments with, and we did that. We got in, right, and then we just kept playing a little better and a little better and a little better, and you're never comfortable, but you kind of know when you're in a good spot, and I felt like we were in a good spot once we got in, and things fortunately worked out for us.
So this is your first ECC title since your first year as head coach. Did it feel like it was a long wait for this one?
Not really. You know what? The at-large bids came out. We got at-large bids last year and the year before, and we did a good job during the regular season early, beating some of the CAC teams and the NE10 teams to get that at-large bid. But we didn't do that this year. We had to go about it the old-fashioned way. You got to win your conference tournament. And when we were 3-11 and the Pierces were behind us and the Paces and all those teams were behind us and we didn't have the wins against them, we just really focused on having today happen. And again, fortunately, they got better towards the end, and we got it done.
Like you said, you got at large bids the last 2 years, but this team's a little bit different. You had a lot of seniors on those last couple of years. How do you think that experience has helped with some of these younger players, seeing there, being there, and how do you like your chances next week?
Well, listen, we focus around here. Not really on wins and losses, believe it or not. We focus on what you bring to the table every day, and when you're done here in 4 years, what you leave behind. And there's about 5 or 6 gentlemen, and there was about 10 or 11 of them here yesterday that left that legacy behind, that the expectation is to go to this tournament every year. And that's filtered through not only the guys that were here, that are here, and that will come here after them.
Great. Well, congratulations.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it.
Dowling wins the ECC championship for the East Coast Conference. I'm Casey Rafferty.